All right, guys, we got one for you today. So we got a great subscriber that sent in a question that not only will help men, but will help females as well. And that's when to know when you need to cut off friends. That's a great question. Um, and I will send you the story that she sent. But I treat friends a lot similar to how I look at how you're supposed to treat females. As soon as the feelings change and you feel that shift to where you'll feel it in your gut that this person's intentions for you have changed. As soon as that happens, it's usually time to go. Kind of like how the stock market is. When you buy low, you buy the dip, and then when it rises, everything's feeling good. You're happy. But as soon as it rises, it hits that peak and it starts to come down, just cut it off. Just cut it off. Because what made it come back down? Well, most of the time the mask comes off. Like Future said, mask off. Now, I know guys disagree with me. I'm from the South, man. That's Simp Central. Gump Central. You know YouTube hate that word. Might have to edit that out. Gump Central. Okay? I mean, I've had fellas, man, do the most, make excuses for everybody. But I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody that knows me knows if I feel like this person isn't for me or they going down a different path, I will cut them off. But it won't be no hard feelings. I'll just basically fall back, right? Because I don't wish them, like, I still wish them well, but they're just not for me. And I still cherish the moments that we had and the fun that we've had, but they're just not for me. For us to get back friends, it would have to be something that mutually, we were just somewhere, right place, right time. And I see that, they've changed. I'm not doing this. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm a change because people don't change, man. A tiger never changes its stripes. You understand me? Unless you're talking about an issue that happened when you're like a teenager and then you meet them again and they're an adult, maybe. But now, when you're closer, the closer you get to 30, man, the less reasons you have to change, right? The less, I guess it would say, the less change that will occur the older you get. So these people ain't changing out here. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and read this question. So me and my husband have been married for 13 years. I'm 38 and he is 39. We have a mutual friend that we both have known since middle school. Well, this mutual friend ended up being extremely successful in the engineering field and moved out of the country after college about 10 years ago. Me and my husband both ended up being high school teachers in the local area, and I had always kept in touch with our friend throughout the 10 years. I would tell him about our problems and try to get any advice from him. I also bragged about how my husband has changed his diet and is losing a lot of weight. He also would tell me about the places he traveled to and would tell me about the problems that he had as well. Listen. That is a recipe for disaster. As soon as you said that you are opening up to this man, I don't care if you and your husband are friends with him. As soon as you said that y'all are opening up to this man, you are giving this man thoughts, especially if he's a gump, a simpleton. He's going to think that you are trying to get with him. Gumps, they don't get many compliments. They don't get much attention. So if you are communicating with him and it says that he doesn't talk to your husband doesn't have social media, if you are talking to him directly, I'm gonna tell you right now, You're failing your marriage. You're sinking your marriage. Y'all put holes. Listen, you're not slick. You're not slick. He's successful. Your husband is a school teacher. You are using hypergamy. If he, like I said in my last videos, if he was homeless and your husband was a school teacher, you wouldn't keep in contact. Guys, listen, this isn't nothing against women. Listen, I'm gonna answer your question, but you set that whatever comes out of this, you set this up. You might not know it because it's nature. It's nature of y'all to do this, but y'all leave doors open that y'all want to leave open. All right? Y'all leave doors open that y'all want to leave open. That's why I never get mad at guys. Usually if a guy does something that you think, oh man, why is he doing this? He ain't no good friend, blah, blah, blah. She left the door open to where he walked in. She probably was messaging him, giving off choosing signals, and he just walked in. So anyway, let me finish the message. Well, he recently reached out to me and my husband and said he was in town. He came over to our recent football party and had drinks and started complimenting my husband on his diet, which led to my husband asking him, how did he know about that? Women, listen, I knew this was women, don't send me no questions if you are sabotaging yourself. Women are great at self-sabotage. This man probably came home because in his gumpy mind, he came home to find his true love, which is you. You've been talking to him. You probably been ignoring your husband. Your husband come home. You've been ignoring him for days. You probably ain't told none of your problems to your husband. You probably ain't asked your husband how his day is. And you messaging this guy in Europe. Get the buzzer. Because I just hate it. I hate the self-sabotage. This is the reason women divorce 80% of the time. They self-sabotage. Now, I'm going to help. Cut this man off. I'll read the rest of this. But you got to cut this man off. Not because he's wrong. He's a gump. He was born to be a gump, and y'all know he was a gump. But you got to cut this man off because you have started this. You have created a situation where he believes that you like him. And not many women probably like him. So he believes he can take you from your husband, even though all three of y'all have been knowing each other since middle school. Guys, number one ring. The biggest women have taken down kingdoms. You're crazy if you think they won't take down you. Women have taken down bigger things than you. Y'all got y'all's arrogance. Y'all think y'all so tough. Listen, feelings. A gump, look, the biggest killer of men. A gump like this guy who came from Europe, came home to meet her and her husband. We know his intentions. A gump, you will die to a gump and not know what happened. You will be shopping at Walmart after chilling with a girl last night. A gump that she dated 3 years ago will come down the aisle and hit you in the back of the head with a can of green beans. Crush you, tackle you, shoot you. Death by gump is the main death by men. Listen, if you're not a gump, don't deal with these married women and don't deal with any women that like to keep male friends. The male friend will kill you and the gump will kill you, okay? Bruh, be careful. Gumps are dangerous. So we just read the rest of this. I mean, I already got this figured out, man. My husband told me that he felt like we should not be friends with him. Oh, he told me that I still looked amazing after all these years, but he complimented me and my husband, so I don't see how anything he did was wrong. Of course you don't. You like the compliments. You like the attention. I'm not even going to get into this. Listen, this whole thing is a buzzer, all right? Cut the friend off if you want your marriage. If not, I hope your husband divorces you. And don't ask for alimony, right? Don't go to the family courts and try to get money. Don't ask for child support because you deserve it. So anyway, cut the friend off, man. You set this up, and I'll get y'all next time, man. Like and subscribe. Patriot News Talk. Coach Prunty out.